my beautiful friends. This is Shereen Purewal bringing you the latest real estate update here in Victoria, BC, and other places too, potentially. But let's get down to it and give you the updates. What's going on in the market right now? I think it's clear to everyone is we're heading into a recession. And the reason being is we've got inflation happening here. Why is inflation bad? Well, when you have inflation, your money, your purchasing power decreases. When your purchasing power decreases, what that means is your money is devaluing. Your salary, though, is not increasing at the rate of inflation. So that makes employers panic, the economy panic, because you've got people that are becoming essentially poorer. Their salaries can't afford as much as before because the money is losing its value. So what does the economy do? Well, during COVID, they printed a bunch of money to help everyone. Now they're like, oh boy, we helped everyone a bit too much now, with too much money now. Now it's backfiring because the amount of money that was printed is catching up to say it's losing value. So now what they're doing is trying to bring value back to money. Now, you're probably wondering, why are you going off on this topic? How does this relate to real estate? Well, real estate did very well as a result of that because it just got people all this money and they were able to buy, and the economy was flowing. The money supply got the economy going, and real estate purchases happening, deals happening, and not just the real estate market, just overall, all industry was just taking off. Now, to pause this or slow this down, what they're doing is they're going to try to cut money supply. Quantitative tightening. So when they print money, that's quantitative easing. Now quantitative tightening is going to take place. And controls are now being put in place to try to increase interest rates. Why do they increase interest rate? It encourages people to save money more instead of spending the money. So they're taking money out of supply and putting it more into the savings. You want to take now all that money that's in circulation out of circulation to calm down the prices and bring back purchasing power. Now, part of doing that though, what happens is inflation though is already happening now. Employers are like, whoa, you're increasing interest rates, prices are high. Now what? Well, we as a business, we got to cut back. So you're going to start seeing layoffs, and we are already seeing layoffs. So one of the signs of a recessionary environment, sorry about that, is you're going to see that layoffs are going to start taking place. And you're going to see layoffs taking place, and other signals as well being that you're going to see things slowing down. And so this bidding war that was happening, and this whole culture of record highs, that's all going to calm down now as we try to bring what they call the market back into balance, where supply meets demand. Now, we still have a supply issue. Cost of goods still haven't come down. So you're not going to see the real estate market drop the way you saw the crypto market drop or the stock market drop. You're going to see it cool down, but you're not going to see it drop like 40-50% as you saw in the stock market. Because for people now, the safer place to put their money is in real estate and accommodation, especially now farmland, with food supply concerns in the future. And Canada being one of the countries with the most water security, it's becoming a bit of a hub for farming and farmland, and the US as well. They're really looking into farming. And now with what's going on with Ukraine and the concerns of stability there, you're seeing Europeans who are talking about moving away from Europe because they're not sure if there's a war that'll break out there. So there's a lot of interesting things happening in the world right now. But back to us here on Vancouver Island, what do I see happening here? I see the market for sure cooling down. Will I see big drops? No. Will you see it cool down? Yes. You're not going to get people paying over asking, or you're not going to get always asking. You're going to see it be more in balance and be more level-headed. So I just want to touch on that. And also for those who are qualifying for mortgage rates, you do have a qualifying rate that you need. It's almost 1% cheaper, the qualifying rate on if you go variable, and you can always fix it later in case you're trying to get into that market, and that 1% can really throw your qualification off, qualification for the mortgage. So look into the variable versus the fixed. That's a little tip there. And then the other thing I really want to touch on with all of you is not just the real estate here in Victoria, but also is one of my viewers made a comment that, Shereen, you know, in your last video where you talk about you met an Ontario realtor and she was encouraging people to buy, I just want to ask you this. What type of a buyer are you? I think she was really referring to long-term buyer. If you're a long-term buyer, if you look at the trend, it's always upward trend. You got your drops and it goes up. You got your drops and you go up. So if it's someone who's been waiting for 3 years through multiple bids to try to get into the market and they just want to buy that house so they can start their family, then yes, now finally when there's no bidding wars, it is a good time for them to get in. And if they, I don't know for other realtors, but I'm very upfront with my buyers and I say, if you are getting in, there is a chance that it may go a little bit down or it may cool down, but where are you at? The reassurance I can give you is every 10 to 15 years, prices go back up again. And that's based on past statistics. Now, could things change? Absolutely. Could there be, I don't know, a global breakdown of capitalism? I don't know. No one knows no one has a crystal ball. But what I do my predictions on is past trends. What has the past trend been for the last 80 years, 100 years? And it's always, it comes back up, it comes back up, it comes back up. So we are going right now into a bit of a downturn. And one of my viewers made a valid comment that don't catch a falling knife. Don't get in the market. It's like catching a falling knife. You're going to get cut on the way down. Yes, if you're short term, absolutely. Or if you're one of those guys who wants to get in and flip and get out, don't do it. Wait on the sidelines. It's like buying in the stock market right now. The market, no one knows what's happening in the stock market right now. If it's going down, up, it's the world right now and is a bit in an unknown territory, is what I can say. But one thing is for sure, we all need a roof over our head. I'll tell you that. And there's always demand for residential. We're an island. You can't make more land out here. Cost of construction is still very high, and demand for condos is high. You are seeing all these condo projects still sell solid. You're just seeing the developer reduce down payments for these projects, but the demand is still there. And condos and townhouses, there's still a demand for it. Now, I think it's single family homes that have gone crazy, and you're going to see those cool down quite a bit. But I think that as you see people who, for affordability purposes, the affordability line will be the condos and the townhouses is where the market's heading towards right now, especially the condo market. So I do see a great opportunity to get into. I personally am a big fan of pre-sales and pre-sales in the right area. So if you want to know more about pre-sales, do contact me. I will be putting out a website soon for pre-sale signups. You can just sign up to register for that. So as soon as a pre-sale project comes out, you will be notified. And that'll be an awesome way to keep you all in the loop of good projects, solid projects in good areas for you all to invest in. And we do have some pre-sale projects coming up, by the way, up island in some great retirement homes. But again, I don't sell you something that's not good for you. So I need to know, is it something you want to retire in? If you are working, don't recommend those ones up island. I recommend you being closer to infrastructure on that note. Anyways, team, love you all. A quick update from me. If you have any questions, email me info@bchomegroup.ca and subscribe to my channel so that I can always keep you posted, and email me some questions that you have. I'm always happy to help. Take care, guys. Cheers and be safe. Bye now.